Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my tennis tournament that I had and how I think I could have done much better if I did some of these things. I hope this helps you guys find what you guys need to do to fix your tennis matches and games, because I'm disappointed in myself too right now, but I think I can still fix that, so I'm not too sad about it. Before we start, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and let's get right into it. So, first of all, I want to talk about, basically I'm going to analyze what some things that I've done wrong and what I need to fix from that, or what I can learn from that, and how it negatively affects how I play tennis. Now that those things are going to help me improve, so that's why I'm going to be talking about this today, so I can remember better, and also for other people to know too if they have similar experiences too, so I want to know that. So let's start. So first of all, let's talk about split and movement. So movement is of course very important in the tennis matches. Movement is definitely something that I did struggle with a little bit, because I would split a bit late, or I wouldn't split in the match. I didn't define it as much, so I didn't if I were to split, I was supposed to split. I splitted very small, like I barely even jumped. Like I literally just kind of stepped in the court and then I just hit the ball. So I need to really start splitting more fluidly and more often in a bigger motion, so then I can move quicker, because splitting helps you move quicker and it helps you get back to the middle quicker, and it basically just makes all of your games play different by you just having and moving more quickly. Now the second thing is to turn your body when you're hitting the ball. Now I sometimes just hit it without thinking about it, so I just hit it. I don't get it when the ball is so super fast in the match. I get to turn my body, and of course that's gonna not go safely. That might go out, that might go into the net. That is just negatively gonna affect how I play. So I need to fix that too, because I did not fix that during the match, and I'm very disappointed that I didn't. I did remind myself a couple of times, but whenever the ball would come quicker, I would start panicking about it, and I would just not think about it, and I would just hit the ball as hard as I could, so I could just thinking about me getting it over the net when I clearly can't. So the next thing is for me to take back quicker. Of course, this one's obvious to the human eye, but I didn't do it as well as I thought I could. So you need to take back quicker. So you need to take back quicker, so because that's gonna help your timing improve massively, and it's gonna help you. If you take back quicker, you're gonna have a quicker contact. You're gonna have a good contact with the ball. You're gonna have a good contact with the ball, and that's gonna really help you step up your game. And it's good. I didn't do this personally too well. Whenever I'm that type of person whenever a ball comes fast, or whenever it doesn't come the way I want it, I tend to panic. As a child, I always did that. So I very much regret it, and I wish I could fix that, because if I don't fix it, that's not good. So I really need to fix that about my game plan. And then another thing I need to fix is my I shouldn't pull down on the ball. Now this one is very common that I used to and still do sometimes. I would pull down on the ball and I basically wouldn't follow through. And instead I would just, instead of pushing the ball and then doing some topspin and doing follow through, I would just pull on the ball, pull it down, and that of course would lead it to go towards the net, and it's very unsafe. So I should have pulled the ball before I should have actually pushed the ball before I would actually pull it, but that's not what happened, and I would constantly pull because of how the ball was going. So always remember to do that. Whatever the ball is, doesn't matter how the ball is going, you still have to do the same exact form. That's what I'm trying to tell. you guys. Now the next thing is to not. This is about this is basically about the follow through as what we talked about, and to watch the ball. So you need to watch the ball when you're making all the way through follow through, because if you watch the ball, if you don't watch the ball and the ball is coming quick, or the ball has a lot of topspin and you didn't notice, and then you hit the ball, and if you just look away, then of course it's not going to hit your sweet spot. So it's going to hit your sweet spot, and that's going to lead to mishitting, and that's very hard to control. So you need to always watch the ball whenever you're hitting or playing tennis, because that's going to help you. The next thing I have is to step in. So step in towards the ball. If you don't step in, if you go backwards, it's gonna go up. So it's like you're basically going like that. You're gonna go up. The ball's gonna go up with the swing path. So that's not good. So you need to always, step in towards the ball, so then you can actually have sort of an impact with the ball that is strong, and that will get you to have more power and more control. So if you just go back, then that's just gonna make you have a moon ball, and that they can just finish you off, or it can even possibly go out. That happens a lot of times actually. Which I also, in this tournament that I did, I'm basically just saying what's going to happen and what I did wrong. So yeah, this one's very important too, because it can really change the way you play. The next thing is wait for the ball to drop. I should have mentioned this earlier. Always wait for the ball to drop, or if you're, okay, so it depends. So if it's just a regular ball coming towards you, don't go up to the ball and just hit it, okay? Don't be impatient and go up and hit it. Always, if you have time, always wait for the ball to drop and then hit it. Here's a recommendation. You only hit rising balls when the ball has a lot of topspin and a lot of speed. You can tell this because it will have a few feet over the net, but it will still go pretty quickly towards you. That is one thing. Like, it will be some feet over the net. So if this is the net, the ball will be like a few feet over it, but it still goes super fast, and that you can tell that it's going to be a rising. That you're gonna need to hit that as a rising ball. I also wanted to say that on your backhand swing, for the take back, if you want your take back to be faster, remember to, as you take back, remember to take back and drop your racket when the ball is about to bounce. Before it's about to bounce on your backhand and forehand, before it bounces, take back. So this is a net and this is like where it's about to bounce. When it's about in the middle of that, then you need to take back and then get ready for preparation, okay? Now let's talk about some things about serve. This is something that I also messed up on, which is when you're serving, don't scrunch up your body. So don't, because you're in a rush, which this video is mostly about me rushing. So, and with tennis. So when you're serving, don't scrunch up your body and hit it to get more power on it, because that's gonna make it go downwards because the force is too hard downwards instead of upwards. So always remember to not scrunch up your body. Always remember to do your full follow through. Also, if you go like this the whole time and just go like that as you serve, that's not gonna give you enough space. So if you go like that, of course there's not enough space for you to finish your swing and follow through. It's gonna be very uncomfortable. So what you need to do is when you're about to follow through, this, since I'm a righty, this is my left arm, you need to make it go backwards, so like that, which I didn't do, which I did do it, but I didn't do it from time to time when I was impatient. So always remember to swing your arm back when you're about to fall through on the serve, so like that, kind of like back. Also, if for second serve, if you're doing a kick serve, which I was doing and I did not do this very well, is to go more upwards on the ball and then go down. So you need to add spin, you need to go back and kind of brush up towards the ball and then go down. If you just go down on the ball, that's really going to negatively affect you because that's going to go into the net and that's going to make you go errors on the second serve. I think the strongest component about my opponent today was that her strokes and shots were very hard. It didn't have so much spin in it, but I did have trouble because she would do a lot of corner shots and inside outs and down the lines while hitting very hard. So it was very hard for me to receive it. So I think the most important thing that I need to do from our list is to split earlier and to turn my body and to wait for the ball to drop, because I would not wait and that would get my timing all off, and that I think threw me off a bit. So I think I need to fix that, and I think that is going to be very important and going to help me later on in the tennis game. So yeah, she was very good and I could have played better in my opinion if I was more patient, which I didn't get to do. So I hope to do that next time. If you just go down on the ball, that's really going to negatively affect you because that's going to go into the net and that's going to make you go errors on the second serve. So I want you guys to remember this, and I hope I can remember this better with this video that I made, so I can memorize, and maybe you guys can tell me if you guys had similar experiences with that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope I can improve from learning about this because this is all very important in future if you want to continue tennis. Stay motivated, stay fresh, and thank you guys for watching.